Hello again, everyone. Welcome to Intuitive Air by Be a Messenger LLC. I do have some messages for you today that I want to be able to share. So whatever's on your mind today, I hope that we can get some answers for you in the cards. And I actually just cut the deck. I usually do a pre-shuffle before I start the reading, and I got the message to cut the deck, which I did, and just now my hands just automatically went to cutting the deck again. Okay, so this is where we are. So let me pull out these oracle cards for you. This deck is Oracle of the Seven Energies by Collette Baron-Reid, and if you want to know which messages and which cards that I'm using for a few readings now, definitely check out my description box, and that'll tell you a little bit more about what's going on. All right, so I've got Beautiful Uncaging and Waking the Lion. This always gives me lots of Leo energy. Also, It Is What It Is. That card has come out before. Also, Great in Full, okay? And this cup looks like a chalice to me. It definitely does. And this Power and Purpose, you know, that seems like a wheel of time to me, okay? And there's also Sacred Reverence, okay? And these hands are forming a heart as well as the heart that's sitting on top. And there's also a key in there too. So let's see how all of this is going to shape up as a message for you. Here, Waking the Lion, this is in the middle. It wasn't the first card, but it's in the middle of the spread. And Waking the Lion gives me passion, okay? This is something that you're very passionate about, and this may be something very new to you because the card says Waking the Lion, okay? So this is something that's very passionate for you. And what I'm getting as well, since it says Waking the Lion, this gives me that I'm speaking to those of you who have had a lot of adversity that you've been experiencing, whether it's the recent past, right now, or the far past, but something is putting you on track, okay? Somebody is being put on the path because it's awoken this passionate energy in you, okay? So definitely some passionate energy there. Oh, and I see this star. Okay, can you see that little star next to the lion? And that star is telling me that whatever has been awakened for you, this star tells me that it's really important to your journey, okay? Whatever this is, and we may find that out over time. And I see here Beautiful Uncaging. That's right next to Waking the Lion. And what this tells me is this is also something passionate, something close to your heart that you are beginning. And for some of you, this may be awakening as a result of something that happened or someone who treated you unfairly, okay? It has just awakened in your soul some type of passion. And I'm hearing for some of you that passion is self-defense. You are now defending yourself from whatever this was that was unfair, or if it's still coming, something that's gonna feel like it's unfair to you. And if you notice here with this heart, it's got a keyhole in the middle. And this card has a key as well. So, but these two cards are not near each other actually in my spread. So let's see where else that comes from. Maybe there's more information we need to reveal before we learn what the key is. And if the key is, oh, okay, well, we don't need more cards. Here's the message. The key into the card into this lock is going to be something that sets you free. Okay, so something that sets you free, but it's right next to this Waking the Lion card. So once whatever this is that's gonna set you free, you're gonna be loud and proud about it. You're gonna go on this journey really determined, and so many things I'm hearing are going to work out for you. But it's some type of adversity that you've experienced that has something that has felt unfair, but it's like I'm hearing one day you're gonna just wake up and things are gonna be different. Okay, you're gonna feel differently and you're gonna move about your life differently, but it's gonna be something you wake up to. Some of you, it's physically waking up And for some of you too, it's just a moment in time when you finally saw something differently for what it was, because this is right next to the card. It is what it is. Okay. So definitely this is something that you're gonna recognize it for what it truly is, and you didn't see it that way before. So there may have been something that was unfair, and you're just waking up to the fact that it was unfair and that you didn't deserve whatever this is that put you back on your heels. Okay, so definitely it's going to be something that is going to awaken not only the passion in you, but the truth of what something really is. Okay, and then you're going to be working on accepting that it is what it is, and you're going to move on. Okay, but this great and full, whatever this revelation is that's going to wake you up, because I'm strongly getting the word revelation. So this is going to be something that you discover, or it finally comes to you through your intuition or your spiritual supporters. I'm getting angels, but you're going to find out that something that is revealed to be what it truly is, and you were under the wrong impression before about what it really is. But once you wake up to this and you accept that it is what it is, okay, this is going to be great and full for you. And see, this looks like a chalice. So for me, that tells me that the information you're going to receive to uncover what something really is, which is different than what you thought it was, it's going to come to you through spiritual support. Okay? Because this gives me like religious chalice in some way. All right? And what's going to happen is when you find out the truth of what this is, see how this water is disturbed in there? It's going to make something very real for you, and it's going to stir up the energy. That's what that liquid makes me think of, stirring up the energy in the situation, because now you recognize that it is what it is and it wasn't what you thought. Okay, so definitely once you realize what something truly is, it's right next to this card that's about beautiful and caging. Whatever it is, it's going to set you free, and you may actually end up with some angelic support that helps you tap into your energy to realize what this is. Also too, what I'm getting for some of you is, like I mentioned before, it's gonna make you feel free. Whatever this is, it has been a huge area of success. I'm sorry, not area of success. I'm thinking success. Oh, it's a barrier to areas of success. Okay, I got the message mixed up a little bit there. But it's something that has been so stressful on your life, and it's something that you've had a difficult time getting through. For some of you, it may have been a series of disappointments and stressful things. And for some of you, it might be one or two things that are big or that affected your life in a negative way. So once you figure out what this is, it's really gonna remove some barriers or blockages in your life, and it's going to set you free. Okay, it's going to set you free. And I'm being drawn to the 4 on this card. So for many of you who are into numerology, 4 usually is about, foundations and being practical. Okay, so what I'm getting from that is that this will disturb your foundations. Okay, but as many of you already know, sometimes things have to be taken out of your life, or things have to be removed from it, or something here that's really big, something that's really important, and you're going to realize that whatever this thing was, whatever this negative energy, negative force has been in your life, you're going to beat yourself up about it. And please give yourself some grace, okay? Definitely give yourself some grace, because sometimes things are not meant for you to see them at that time. And I'm getting that impression for you. And for some of you as well, what it's going to seem like is I'm getting the impression that some of you may be the kind of person that gives other people a lot of chances, and you try to see the light, at the end of the tunnel. You try to see people, in better situations than what they really present. And I think you're just going to drop all that. Okay? You're just going to wake up one day, whether it's from sleep or something's going to happen during the day that is going to wake you up. But whatever the new realization is, about this particular negative person, situation, event, you're going to finally see it for what it is. It's going to disturb not only you, but it's going to disturb the people around you as well. Those who were involved in blocking you, it's going to really disturb them in a way that's where you may find that you're getting some anger from people. When you call out something, when it's unmasked, if you call it out for what it actually is, and don't allow people to, I heard, lie to you anymore, then you are free. Okay, you are free. These foundations will be disturbed, but they're disturbed in a way to rebuild you. Okay, your higher power and your angels, I specifically hear angels, are going to be removing this situation or these people from your life so they can set you on the path that they really mean for you, the path of your greatest good. But it's going to take, you trusting them, and trusting that that sometimes things just have to be moved out of your way for you to be successful. And since it seems here that some of you are the kind of people who give others a lot of chances, and that's sometimes to your detriment. I used to be that way myself. So, but what's really going to happen for you, I think, is one day the realization is just going to come to you, and it's going to be something that you can no longer deny. So if this is a situation where you didn't see it that way before, or you made some excuses to see somebody in a better light than what they deserved to happen, then you're going to wake up one day and it's going to be as clear as day. Okay, it's going to be very clear to you what has been happening. Okay, and here, the power of purpose. Okay, so what's going to happen, and it's right by great and full. Okay, so what that means, what I'm getting from this is that this is going to put you on a path to greater purpose for you. So if there was a time, I'm hearing scattered energy for some of you, there could have been a period of time where you were doing a lot of different things, your energy was scattered, and you weren't really focused on things for your greater good. You were focused on things for someone else's greater good, not for your own. Okay, so this is going to awaken to you once you see that it is what it is, and you finally understand the truth of what's been happening that you didn't see before that was negatively affecting your life. This is going to be the time that you're going to be put on that path to purpose. Okay, on that path to purpose. And I'm getting here, time is of the essence. So what that may be connected to is that it's taken you so long to get on this path of purpose because of that negative energy, negative situations that were in the way. Oh, and I'm hearing for y'all too, for some of you, you're going to be awakened to something around being a caregiver. So if you're a caregiver to someone else, it could be children, young children, adult children, spouse, an elder member in your family. It could also come if you're in a caregiving profession. So some of you may be counselors, nurses, social workers. It could be that the profession that you're in is a helping one. But one day you're going to wake up, and what I'm hearing is you're finding that being a caregiver to others has taken everything that you have in your emotional energy, in shoring up your heart and your spirit, because that's why this heart is here and this heart is here. I'm seeing for some of you, the revelation is going to be that being a caregiver in some respect in your life has taken more from you to the point where you weren't really in your own purpose. Okay, and for some of you, I'm hearing that was the purpose, being in a healing profession, a caregiver profession, because a lot of those are healing professions. It's that it's taken a lot from you, and it seemed to be your purpose at a particular point in time, but it isn't anymore. Okay, so some of you will be going off the path that you were on to be on a new path. Okay, and what's going to happen is, see, with these two hearts here, and this heart goes, this is the last card I pulled for the spread, and this was the first card. So from the beginning of this reading to the end, you're going to find your heart's desire. Okay, and for some of you, that may mean changing professions, that may mean going back to school, that may mean setting boundaries with others who take more of your energy than you feel like they should, or they take so much of your energy that you're unable to work on things that really are part that you really want to be passionate about and a part of your soul's journey. And since these two cards, you know, the first one to the last one in the spread, that lets me know that making this decision to be on your purpose is going to give you the key, okay, to doing something you love. And that is actually showing me in two cards that is going to be the key to what you really love, because the key's here, the key to your heart is here, and it's going to unlock, okay, it's going to unlock the energy that you need to feel free and to feel uncaged, like this card says, to feel uncaged and to feel like your passion and your purpose, these two cards are near each other in the spread, that your passion and your purpose is actually something else. So this may be something either very new to you or something that you just see in a different way that you may want to shuffle, okay? That you may want to shuffle. But this revelation that's going to come is going to be something that shakes your life up. Okay, and it's going to shake up the people who are around you that have perhaps been the barriers to your success. Okay, the barrier to you finding purpose, okay, and passion, you know, in something else. And if that means for you that this is something new, something very different than you were doing, that's fine. And it could be based in something that you're already doing. Like I was talking about the healing profession. So some of you may be in those healing professions, but it may be drawing some different boundaries about the people and places and events in your life and how you use your energy. It may actually help you to, for some of you, it may be as simple as shaking you up on the path and helping you find the purpose. And the purpose may be just taking better care of yourself. Okay, it may be as simple as that, just taking better care of yourself. But for some of you, the shakeup is going to be big. Okay, this may be, I heard moving. This may be you moving somewhere else, or moving out of a profession or into another profession. This also may be, I'm still hearing, going back to school. For some of you, but the strongest message I'm getting around this purpose is you setting different boundaries with people, places, and things in your life so that you can be more purposeful, okay? And that purpose may be just taking better care of yourself, or it may be finding something else you love to do, okay? New passions, okay? New passions may be what's going to be the awakening of the lion. And for some of you, it may take you a while to figure out that this is something that you're passionate for. Your foundation may be shaken up and it disturbs you a bit because you're not quite sure what's next, okay? Because some of you may not see this coming. I mean, the cards show that this is something that is going to be unmasked for you. It's going to be something that's revealed that's going to shake up your life. But it may take you a while to get through that period of being shook up, okay? Being shaken. So give yourself time, okay? Because I keep getting time here. Give yourself time to see how the chips fall. Okay, and that may be the time that is important to you to let you know what you want to do next. What is the purpose going to be? And I'm hearing for some of y'all when I held up this card that someone in particular is going to be removed from your life, and this is going to be somebody that's really important to you, and someone you counted on a great deal, but this person, I'm hearing, needs more than you can provide. So this may be someone who has a serious illness that you've been taking care of, or an elder who needs your help to get through the day in, you know, their tasks and how to take care of themselves. But this may also be people in your life who aren't sick, but I heard selfish. Okay, so these could be people in your life who are sick or selfish. Okay, so I'm getting the idea that that's going to be what's going to be revealed to you too, is that somebody is selfish. Someone that you've been putting your energy into, someone that you had sacrificed, because I do have sacrificed a lot for. That person is going to be revealed to you as selfish. Okay, and so to be more fair to yourself, you're gonna need to have your angels help you through this part of your life that's going to be shaken up when you make the decision about what you're gonna do about these situations that take more of your energy than is fair to you. Okay, and for some of you, this may not sit very well with you at first, because I get the impression that I'm talking to someone, at least one of you, who's a really soft-hearted person, and you like to be there for other people. But what's going to be revealed to you is that these people or these situations, I heard commitments, these commitments could be a marriage too, but these commitments in your life are taking more of you than you have for yourself. So the universe has to come in and shake things up for you to make a change. Okay, because for some of us, we get in these ruts of doing things the way we've always done them, even if it's not the best way to do it. It just seems familiar. But I get the impression that once the lion is awakened in you, the passion is awakening, you're going to be working on seeing things as they truly are. So you're going to be looking at making more realistic evaluations of what is revealed to you. And this is going to be some awesome energy for you. It just may be a bit disturbing, I hear, at first, or even for a longer period, so that you can understand that the universe is trying to place you on the path of purpose that serves your highest good, but you were taking too long to get there on your own. So they had to come in, shake stuff up for you, with this sort of universal spirit. They come in with this chalice. For me, that's the symbolism of how they're going to shake things up for you, so that you can get on the path of purpose. And you may not know it then, because the path may take a while to get to the point where you feel comfortable with it, or you go, okay, now I know what all of this shaking up was for. Okay, it was to get me on this path to something that's going to be very beautiful. Okay, and like I was mentioning before, with the cards, this is the last card, and this was the first card in the spread. So you see at the end of the spread, you're given the key to unlock this part, this part of your story that gets you out of this cage, whether that's a mental cage, a physical cage, a family cage, but whatever it is that has been caging your energy and caging your desires and your well-being, it's gonna come. It's gonna the mask is gonna slip off those situations and off those people. So they're gonna be revealed to be what it truly is. You're going to have a different assessment of what's been going on, but this is really going to awaken you on your journey. But when you're finally awake, don't be surprised. It's going to shake things up a lot. Okay, it's definitely going to shake things up a lot, but this is just to unite you with the path, that you're supposed to be on, in the path of a greater good for you. Okay, and when this happens, this is going to be the key. But whatever it is that's uncaging you is going to be the key to everything else about this journey that we've been talking about. Okay? All right. So I hope this message was helpful. Thank you all for staying with me throughout the messages, because it isn't really until you get to the last card here that you know that this is the whole journey. Okay? From the key, from the lock to the key, having the right key to unlock it and uncage yourself. So definitely continue to like, comment, subscribe, share. I want to see how this message resonates for you, and the whole message may not resonate for you. I'm being guided to say that. So for some of you, this may represent only a part of your journey. And for some of you, it may only be your journey at this time, because I think the journey is one that just evolves over time, based on what's going on in your life and what is actually revealed to you. Because when things get shaken up, it can seem so dramatic and a lot of upheaval. But sometimes, when we're unable to get on the path on our own, sometimes the universe comes in and shakes it up for us and removes what needs to be removed, so that we can get on the path. Okay, so that we can get onto the path. Past. So this might have been something that happened for somebody in the past. Okay, so thank you, everybody. One more time. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Also do check out my merch at beamessengerllc.com. There are more spiritual messages there. So thanks a lot, guys. Take care, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.